Nice to hear you. How are you?
I'm fine.
And how was your day today? What did you do today? Can you please tell me?
I study
Like what? What did you study? Can you please tell me?
science, English.
Okay, and tomorrow, what are you going to do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
I wanna study at school.
So you will study at your school. Okay, so we are going to start. I want to ask you, can you please tell me next weekend? It's in your country, it's something uh, like celebration holiday. So what do you do on your celebration, on your holidays? What do you usually do?
I stay at home
And what do you do?
and watch TV.
Okay, anything special do you watch on TV? So what do you do on certain holidays? Can you please tell me? Can you please give me some hints? What do you usually do, for example, on certain holidays?
I stay at home or go with my family.
And do what? What do you?
Watch TV.
Okay, watch TV. What do you usually watch? Okay, can you please tell me what is something that you do usually watch on TV on holidays? For example, in my country, we watch some interesting movies. We watch. How about in your holiday? Can you please tell me?
I watch YouTube.
Watch and what? What do you like to watch on YouTube?
Football.
Okay, very nice. You watch football on your holidays?
Yes.
And why? Why you don't watch something else?
I like football.
Okay, very good. Now we are going to continue from our previous lesson where we stopped. Now let's have a look. Okay, I will share my screen. Just one moment. There we go. Okay, now we need to complete each sentence with the correct word. Now, can you please read the sentence number?
The better examine the.
Oh, just one moment. I don't know what happened. Just one moment. Rotate. Okay, now let's see.
The better examine the.
Examine. Examine.
Examine
Mm-hmm.
the.
What do you think?
The
By
site.
the site. Very nice. Before.
Starting construction.
Number 2.
I would like some more dessert, please. It's very tasty.
Very nice. And what dessert do you like?
Ice cream.
And why ice cream?
I like ice cream.
Okay, and how about other desserts? Do you like other desserts maybe?
Cookies. And may I go to the WC for 1 minute?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now can you please read number 3?
Please accept this gift. I bought it for you.
Accept this gift. Accept.
Accept.
This gift. I bought it for you. Okay, number 4.
Is this a new
Is
pair of
that?
jeans?
Is that? Is that?
Is that a new pair of jeans you're wearing?
Number 5.
Mark doesn't like to lose things. He lost his wallet yesterday.
Okay, number 6.
Camels live in the desert. They like dry places.
Okay, number 7.
Everyone was at the party except Joey.
Okay, next one, number 8.
I knew you were coming. It's great to see you.
I
knew.
I knew. I knew. Okay, very nice. And number 9.
That sunset is a wonderful. That is a wonderful sight. It's so beautiful.
Okay, and number 10.
Be sure to wear a loose t-shirt. It's going to be hot.
Okay. We can say light t-shirt is going to be hot. Okay, now let's see. Okay, I want to ask you, can you please tell me what do you like to do when it's too hot? Can you please tell me what do you like to do?
I turn on the AC conditioner.
What do you like to wear when it's too hot? What type of the clothes do you like to wear when it's too hot?
T-shirt.
Okay, do you like to wear shorts? Do you like to, for example, what do you like to wear on your foot? Do you like to wear sandals? What do you like to wear?
Crocs.
Okay. Now read the clues and complete the crossword puzzle. Now let's go with number 3. Okay.
A dry hot place. Desert.
Okay, can you spell it?
It's a cross.
Yes, sorry. Okay. Now let's go D.
DES. SERT.
Okay, very nice. Now let's go with number 4.
The opposite of fine. Loose.
Just one moment. I made a mistake here. Desert. Okay. Opposite of find. What is opposite of find?
Loose.
How do you spell this?
LOSE.
Okay, very nice. Number 5.
A place. Site.
How do you spell this?
SITE.
ITE. Okay. Number 8. Just one moment. Yes, number 8.
Not old. New.
Okay, and number 9.
The opposite of refuse. Accept.
How do you spell this?
ECC.
A.
ACC.
E.
CC. EPT.
Okay, now let's go with down. The opposite of tight.
Loose. Loose.
Okay. Number 2.
Something your eyes give you. Sight. SIGHT.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3. The last course in a meal. Dessert. DESSERT.
Okay. Very nice. Another word for not including. Number 7. Number 6.
Except. EXCEPT.
EXC.
EPT.
Okay. And number 7.
The past simple of no. New.
Okay. Very nice. Now I want to ask you. Okay, so we have here something. Okay, that your eyes give you. What is beautiful sight for you? What is something that is beautiful for you?
Can you repeat again?
What is something that is beautiful for you? What do you like to see? What is, for example, do you like to see nature? What do you like to see that is beautiful for you?
Nothing.
Because why? Why nothing? Nothing.
I don't
You,
like to see.
you don't like to see anything.
I don't need to see something in the nature.
Why? Can you please tell me why?
I don't really. I don't think it's beautiful.
Okay, now let's see. We have here, rewrite the sentences using the connectors in parentheses. Okay, like this. I like tigers. In fact, I like all big cats. Okay, so this is the first one. Now, can you please read number 2?
Many bridges are in need of repair. Similarly, many tunnels require repairs as they get older.
Okay, and why, for example, many bridges need to be repaired? What do you think? Why do we need to repair all the bridges?
Because when they are used for a long time, they start to be weaker.
Okay, number 3.
Many animals are dangerous. For example, some caterpillars and jellyfish contain poison.
Okay, so what animals for you? What do you think? What animals for you are dangerous? What animals, for example, are dangerous for you?
Um, Tiger, lion.
Okay, and why? What do you think? Why are they dangerous?
They may attack people.
So they make attack people. Okay, now, and if you can be an animal, which animal would you like to be? Imagine that you can choose one animal. Which animal would you like to be?
I don't know.
How you don't know? You don't know what animal you want to be. For example, I would like to be a lion. How about you? Did you ever consider to be some danger animal?
Uh, um, I don't know.
Okay, now let's go with number 4.
We learn about extinct animals. In particular, we learn about dodos.
What other animals are extinct?
Um, um,
What other animals can be extinct, for example?
Maybe extinct or they have already extinct.
Okay, for example, do you know some animals that are extinct? Okay, so we have dodos. What other animals can be extinct?
Mammoth.
Mammoth. Okay, very nice. And what animals, okay, if we don't be careful with those animals, what animals can be extinct if we don't, for example, take care of them? Who can be extinct?
Elephants.
Elephants. And why did you choose elephants?
Um, um, People are killing them now.
Okay. And now let's see. And what do you think about pandas? Can you please tell me? Are they can they be extinct animals?
Can you repeat again?
Pandas. What do you think about pandas in the future? Can they be extinct animals? What do you think?
Yes.
And what we can do to stop that? What is something that we can do to stop pandas be extinct?
Pandas, they can be extinct too.
Okay, and how we can stop this action?
Maybe we can maybe preserve them in the zoo.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, what do we have? What do we have more here? We have here this number 5. Can you please read number 5?
Cell phones are getting smaller. Like likewise, computers are getting smaller.
Okay, and what do you think? Is it good to, for example, to have smaller cell phones and smaller computers? Is this good or bad? What do you
Yes.
think? And
So it's lighter to carry them.
and what do you think if you lose? It's higher possibility to lose them. What do you think about this? It's higher.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's see. We have here. Okay, this text. Think about a time when you wanted to achieve something. How did you achieve it? Okay, can you please tell me? Did you ever think about time that you want to achieve something?
Yes.
Okay, can you please tell me what did something that you want to achieve?
High school.
And why? Can you please tell me why?
Because I want high school.
And can you please tell me what did you do to get high scores?
I revised for the test.
Okay, and did you ask someone to help you to achieve that?
Yes.
Who do you ask? Who did you ask?
My mom to help me.
Okay, very nice. Now, okay, now we have here write the paragraphs to describe you. Okay, when was that? Can you please tell me a little bit? When was that? What did you do? Can you please tell me more information about this? How was it? Can you give me more information about this?
Information.
Yes, can you please tell me what happened? Okay, when was that situation? What did you do? Uh, was it that, for example, last week, last year? When was that situation?
When my mom helped me with my work.
When? Last week, last
Uh,
month?
2 months ago.
Okay, and now tell me the whole day what happened. I want to hear how you speak. I want to hear everything what you have to say about this.
So I asked my mom to help me with my work, and she agreed, and she helped me.
Okay, so she helped you. And how she help you?
She taught me the way to do the work.
Okay. Now, can you please, read this text for me?
Once I was lying on my bed. It was nighttime and I was reading a book. Suddenly, I decided that I wanted to write a book. In fact, I didn't just want to write a book. I wanted to write a bestseller. In particular, I wanted to write a bestseller for others to read like me. For the next morning, I asked my mom what I should do. She had some good ideas. I went to the library and I borrowed as many bestsellers as I could. I took them home, and over the next few weeks, I read them. I read them all. I had to find out what was so good about them. My teachers helped me too. They read everything I wrote and gave me new ideas. For example, they explained that I should write several drafts and ask people to read them. Can you wait me for 30 seconds?
Okay, several drafts and ask people to read them. Now, I want to ask you, can you please tell me, how about you? Would you like, for example, to write a book? Would you like to try to do that?
No.
Right. No, why no?
It will take a long time.
Okay, and if you can write a book, okay, so what is this book about that you want to write about? What is this book, for example? What topic of the book would you like to choose if you want to write down?
Football.
And how would you write? For what age would you write? For whom would you like to write this book?
Footballers that I like.
Would you like to write this book for children, for adults? For whom would you like to write this book?
Maybe I don't know because there are many footballers.
Okay, and for example, would you like to write a book to your parents?
Maybe.
Yes, for example, what is something that your parents like to do?
Watch TV.
Okay, beside watching TV, for example, my father, he likes to go fishing. Some activities that, for example, your parents like to do outdoor. What activities they like to do outdoor, for example? Can you please tell me?
They like to go shopping.
Okay, so, what do you think about this, that you write a book about shopping? What do you think about this topic?
No.
No, why no?
It's not interesting.
Okay, and what is something that is interesting for them? What do you think?
I don't know.
Okay, now let's see. We have here. Okay, read. Okay, read this presume letter. Label the parts of the letter. Now we have here Mrs. Isabel Portillo, City Councilor. Okay, so where she lives, San Juan, Puerto Rico, June 2015. Okay, now can you please read this text?
Dear Mrs.
Portillo.
Portillo, I'm writing to you about the need for equal for animals in our town. Many animals are killed every year because they get run over by cars and trucks. One of the main reasons we need an equinox is that there are a lot of wild animals like black-tailed rabbits and several types of squirrels that live in the neighborhood. These animals are essential to the ecosystem. Ecosystem of our beautiful country. If many of these animals disappear, the ecosystem will suffer. An equinox will help them to find food and shelter. To shelter, uh,
Safely.
safely. Um, um,
Shelter. Okay, so Equinox will help them to find food and shelter safely.
An equinox will help them to find food and shelter safely. Some people say that it's not important to build equinox. They feel that wild animals can learn to avoid highways and roads. My research shows that this is not true. Too many animals get killed because of roads. One final point I would like to make is that equinox have been very successful in other parts of the country, and in fact, around the world, many European countries, the Netherlands in particular, have several hundred equinox. I hope that you will support my application at the City Council meeting next week. Best regards, John Morelos.
Juan, okay, this is okay. The name they spelled this name, Juan Morales, Chief Engineer. Okay, so what do you think about this topic? About what you read here? What is your opinion about this topic?
Uh, it's kind of interesting.
Okay, and why? Why do you think so?
Uh, 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 because many people, many animals are being killed, so it's very interesting that they are talking about it.
Okay, so that's something that can be really interesting. Okay, and how you can, for example, what would you do to protect animals? Can you please tell me what is something that you can do to protect some animals?
Uh, uh,
Okay, so we have building aqueducts here. So what else can we do to protect the animals?
Maybe take them to the zoo.
And why? Why just take them to the zoo? What else can we do to save them?
We can.
How we can, for example, give them food, shelter, water. What else can we do? For example, if we want to protect animals, how we can provide them shelters, food, what we can
Build a
do?
new ecosystem for them.
So we can build new ecosystem for them. Okay, and what do we need to build in this ecosystem? What do you think? What do we need to build here?
Forests.
And how we can do that? How we, me, you, everybody, how we can do something like this?
We need a lot of trees. Source of water and many food for them.
Okay, so okay, put some trees. Okay, very nice. And how we can okay, so this is how we can make for them homes. Okay, so how we can, for example, give them water. Water is very essential, very important for animals. So how we can make how we can create water for them, what we can do?
I don't know.
Okay, can we, for example, create this is a lake, but not natural lake. The people create lake. What do you think?
Maybe yes.
So maybe we can do something like this. Maybe we can create a lake. Very nice. Okay, and how would you write, for example, to letter to someone that you care about? Okay, so we have here how Juan Morales write a letter. How would you write a letter to someone?
We follow the instructions we have. That is our name and the content.
Okay, and what would you, for example, put in your letter? But how your letter would be sound? What is something that you would do? How would you create your letter? Dear, would you start?
Now, the date. Dear someone we write to.
Mhm.
The content and the ending.
Mhm. Okay, and for example, okay, so we have here, okay, so they have problems with the animals, okay, and they are trying to solve the problem. Okay, now let's try like this. Okay, so do you have, for example, in your city, do you have certain problems in your city? For example, in my city, we have a problems with river. uh, maybe we will have flood in the future. So do you have any problems like this, for example, in your city?
Yes.
What problems? Okay, let's try to now. We have, some, for example, what problems do you have in your city?
So there are rivers in the Hanoi. It is polluted.
Okay, so how would you write a letter, for example? Okay, excellent topic. Okay, so we have a really nice topic about pollution of the rivers. So how would you write a letter to someone about this polluted water, polluted river? What would you say in this letter? Imagine that you are writing a letter now. So what would you say in that letter?
Uh, so I would uh um the way to solve the problem and the cause of it.
Okay, and how you can do it?
Maybe some machines that maybe can take trash and maybe purify the water.
Okay, and what is solution for this problem? Okay, so we need to find solution. What solution can this problem have? How we can create solution for this problem?
We buy some modern technology that can help us with that.
Okay, so modern technology can help us to solve this problem. Okay, now let's have a look. What should you do when you're writing a perceived letter? Circle the correct answer. Okay, now.
You should start the letter with a clear statement.
So you should or shouldn't?
Should
Okay, and why? Why did you choose should?
if we don't start with a clear statement, no one will understand us.
Okay, number two.
It's a good idea to include arguments for and against,
Okay,
against.
include arguments for and against. For and against. So is it good or bad?
I don't know.
It's good idea. For example, when you have a good, something that is good, something that is bad. For example, we have, okay, in a certain when we write a letter, we say, okay, why something good, why something bad, and after this we have a final decision. Okay, now, let's go with number three.
Number three, always include argument for the point you want to make.
Okay, now number four.
People will listen to you if your letter is polite.
Okay, so why the letter needs to be polite, in your opinion?
So everyone will have their everyone will want to read it.
Okay, and number five.
You should end your letter with an action statement.
Okay, very nice. Now, let's see, right? pursue letter. Okay, so who will I write to? For example, if you want to write a letter, for example, who would you write this letter?
A famous organization.
Okay, and why? Why do you want to write to them?
So they will have a good solution to it.
Okay. Now, number two.
Number two, what do I want to happen? They do. They have some solution and do it.
And why is this important? Why?
So that the river will not be polluted anymore.
Very nice. Okay, and what can I pursue the person I'm writing to?
Point out good evidence and argument.
Okay, very nice. Now, okay, now think about statements you'll make in your letter. Outline your ideas here. So who do I care about this? Okay, so who would you like to send your letter?
Famous organization.
And how can this improve in the future? What is something that they can do to improve the situation in the future?
They can do the social.
Okay, and now let's see, we have here. Now write the first draft in your notebook. Now, your writing checklist. Did you start and finish the letter correctly? Make a purpose statement in your first paragraph. Give arguments for your topic. Now, let's see, we have here this. Okay, write the correct words for each picture. Now, picture number one, what is this?
Number one, that
So what do you think? What is here number one? What can be number one?
I don't know.
Okay, we will come to this. Okay, now let's go with number two.
Number two, a strand.
Okay, number three.
Number three, waterway.
Okay, just one moment. Number four.
And number four, binoculars.
Okay, number five.
Number five is triplets.
Triplets. Number six.
Sapphire.
Okay, this is sapphire. Okay, number seven.
Number seven, hazardous.
Okay, hazardous. Like this. Okay, number eight.
My eight, obstacle.
Number nine.
Number nine is desert. Desert.
Okay. Number 10. So let's see. We have. Okay, so what do you think?
Suspended.
Suspended. Okay, and what is number 1?
Span.
Okay, and it's span. Here is span. Very nice. Now let's see. Okay, complete each sentences with the correct word. Okay, now can you please read the sentence number 1?
Number 1. The village where art lives is isolated. It's very far away from anywhere.
Number 2.
Number 2. Building a tunnel can be problematic.
Problematic. There are many obstacles. Number 3.
You can speak two languages fluently. You are bilingual.
Okay, and number 4.
Many people admire sports personalities because they are so good at what they do.
And who do you admire to? Who is someone that you admire to?
Footballers.
Why?
They have good athleticism.
Okay, very nice. Now check the correct tense. We have here tense. Now, can you please read the sentence number 1?
You are listening to me, present continuous.
Number 2.
They have been running for a couple of hours now. Present perfect continuous.
Number 3.
Toby isn't going to be traveling with us. Future continuous.
Okay, and number 4.
Yesterday we were learning about aqueduct.
Learning about
past continuous.
Past continuous. We were learning about aqueducts. Okay, now complete each sentences with the correct continuous tense. Okay, now
What is your class going to be learning about next week?
Learning about next week. Okay, number 2.
What were you doing at 6 o'clock yesterday evening?
What? Number 3.
Joel got wet because it has been raining all morning.
Okay, number 4.
I am not working today. I have been sleeping.
Okay, number 5.
Unfortunately, Rebecca.
Can you say one more time? Number 5.
We
studying yesterday.
We weren't studying yesterday.
We have been studying yesterday. But today we are going to the beach. Okay, and number 6.
Unfortunately, Rebecca
coming to our party. Unfortunately, Rebecca will not coming to our party. She will not come to our party. Now, let's see. We have here read. Okay, mark where the paragraph break should be and circle the connectors. Okay, now can you, and we need to mark the paragraph break and we need to find connectors. Can you please read this text for me?
Bridges have a very long history. In fact, the first bridge was made by nature.
Bridges.
For example, a fir tree can act as a bridge across a small river or stream. When humans began to build bridges, they were very simple structures, often made of wooden logs, stones, and dirt. Similarly, flat rocks were also used as a way of getting across a body of water. These were the first beam bridge. Later, the Romans began to build bridges in an organized way. The Romans had a vast empire, so they needed bridges in many places. Roman bridges are famous because of their arch shape, which enabled them to span greater distance than beam bridges.
Okay, so what do you think about these bridges? About Roman bridges?
They have different structure, but they are very good.
And how about buildings in your country? Can you please tell me? Can you describe the bridges, for example, in your country?
They are uh, kind of flat so that cars and vehicles can go.
So vehicles can go. Okay, and now let's see. We have here unit 3. Write the correct words for each picture. Okay, picture number 1.
One geologist.
Geologist. This is a science about rocks. Geologist. Okay, so you have, for example, he's a scientist. And what do you think about this science, about geology?
Geologist is a very hard job, and it requires a lot to be smart.
Number 2.
Number 2, sphere.
Okay, so what can you see here in this picture? What is this?
Can you repeat again?
What can you see in this picture? Can you please tell me? What can you see it?
A planet that has mostly 2 colors.
Okay. Now number 3.
Number 3, collide.
Collide. And can you describe what is happening in this picture?
Two cars smash into each other.
Number 4.
Number 4, can you slide up?
So I will. Okay, so we will eliminate collide, geologist, sphere, crust. Let me see. Okay, so we have here. What is number 4? What do you think?
Number 4, crust.
Crust. Number 4 is crust. Okay. Number 5.
Number 5 is element.
Number 6.
Number 6 is, can you go down?
Okay, let's try number 7. What is number 7? Okay.
7 effect is chamber.
Chamber is number 8. Chamber. Okay, this is chamber. Okay, so we have here pressure. Okay, so what do you think? Which picture is pressure here? Okay, so imagine that we have here a glue. This is glue. So this is pressure. Pressure. When you need to press something, we call this pressure. When you need to, for example, when you are bleeding, you need to hold your thumb. Okay, when you are bleeding, so we call this pressure. And the last one is chunk, like this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see, we have here this. Okay. Okay, now let's go with number 1. Can you
A
please?
ball is the shape of a sphere.
A ball is shape of
A sphere.
Okay, number 2.
Upper and goes above element.
Element builds up, causing volcanoes to erupt. Just pressure. Okay, the pressure. When pressure. Okay, when you have a pressure inside the earth, it's pressure.
Pressure builds up, causing volcanoes to erupt.
Yes, but you have pressure. Okay, so for example, pressure in earth. Then the volcano erupt. You have a down. You have a pressure, and this pressure. Okay, so for example, you have eruption. And you have a pressure in earth, and lava will come from volcano. And you need to have a pressure. If you don't have a pressure, you will not have volcano. Okay.
Yeah.
Now number 3.
The oceanic. Ocean chamber.
Mass. It's mass. Okay, so you have a mass of water. Okay, ocean. Ocean is you have a lot of water in the ocean, and you have mass of water. Okay, so oceanic mass carries water. You have a lot of water there, and this mass carrying of water. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4.
Copper and gold are both elements.
Number 5.
Where two different chemicals uh, uh, collide, there may be an explosion.
Okay. Now, and last one.
Magma collects and magma chunks.
Okay, chunks. Magma collects in magma trunks. Okay, now we have here, write each word in the correct column of the chart. Now we have nouns, verbs, and adverbs. Can you please tell me what are nouns here? Can you please tell me?
That is mass, course, mass, sphere, chamber, chunk, geologist, pressure, element, Verbs is
Verbs
curse,
are. Verbs are.
curse, comprise, collide, uh, erode,
And adverbs.
Adverb is gradually and chemically.
Chemically. Yes. Okay. So those are verbs. Okay. So and now, what do you think? Do you have? I want to ask you. Do you have volcanoes in your country? Can you please tell me? Do you have volcanoes in your country?
No.
No. Okay. And what do you think about volcanoes? Are they dangerous? What do you think? What is your opinion about volcanoes?
They are pretty dangerous if they erupt.
And why? Why do you think so?
Uh, there can be a lot of lava.
And how we can, for example, protect ourselves from volcanoes? What we can do to protect ourselves from volcanoes? How we can protect ourselves? What do you think?
Maybe we can build shelters underground. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, so what other natural disasters? Okay, so we have, for example, natural disasters are volcanoes. When we have volcanoes, we have earthquakes, typhoons, hurricanes. Do you have something of this that is particular in your country? Do you have something of this, for example, in your country? For example, in my country, we had a couple of earthquakes this week. How about in your country?
There isn't usually earthquake in Vietnam.
Okay, and what would you do, for example, when you have an earthquake? How you can protect yourself from the earthquake?
Uh, um, uh, uh, Maybe some places that there are not many places so that it would not fall to your body.
Okay, very nice. Now, we finished our lesson for today. Can you please tell me, do you have any questions?
I don't have.
And what do you think about today's lesson?
It's to say to the previous class.
Can you say one more time, please?
It's the same to the previous class.
Yes, but I want to hear your opinion. What do you think? Was it good?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Now I have to go, and I hope we will hear really soon. See you on Thursday, and after that, see you, I suppose, next Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.